Okay, and since I'm coming from below, this elevator is already active because the programmers actually did a really good thing and made it as a safety to where if you can't get to the scan point to activate the elevator, it just activates on its own already. However, because I haven't scanned the scan point, I'll have to do that on the way back out, riding the elevator back down. You can get this artifact in a faster way just by kind of jumping and shooting over an invisible wall at this tower to knock it down, but I'm not going to do it because it's really touchy and it only takes a few seconds. Love talking about stuff I'm not doing.
It's good education anyway, though.
Yeah, just go to Metroid2002.com if you want to see.
I guess.
Yeah. Do you like the camera here? Like way back? Hopefully that improves, or else it's going to be... Yeah. Okay, good, yeah. I want to do that bomb jump without the camera there. And this is a little touchy here because I'm likely to end up in the trigger point for this fight here, but I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. So I get out of the room without fighting those pirates.
As soon as I saw characters, like first time we see the flying pirates.
Yeah, because they have a special intro cutscene there, which I've seen entirely too many times when I screw that up. So.
To say to people in the chat who are talking about how he says Samus, that is actually the correct pronunciation of the name as well.
Yeah.
According to Super Smash Bros. At least.
I think it's different in Brawl, isn't it? Like Brawl and Melee, that was different.
Yeah. Forgot what I was doing for a second.
They say it said you were scanning.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to check for new donations here.
Well, yeah, no, I put last name.
Yeah, new donations.
Look at the missiles.
We haven't checked for new donations in a while, so let's do that now.
I'm trying to remember. They say it. Metroid 3.
No, it's held down too far. Didn't mean to lock on. Wow. No, normally you don't get hurt there. It must have been like 2-frame timing or something.
They're ready to hit you as soon as that cutscene ends.
Okay, we got a couple new donations here. Manuel Moser Capucho donated $10. And Velpiar Johannes donated $10. Thank you both for your donation.
Didn't have enough time after I switched to fire, so I didn't fire at
Yes.
all.
Let's see, comments. Okay, that's cool. Again, if you want to leave a comment, you leave it at the chip-in window, which is actually the second opportunity you'll have to leave a comment. You can leave it at the first one if you want, but we won't get it, so you probably don't want to do that in that case.
This is the room that I hate with the Hunter Metroid.
This is true. If you'd like PayPal to, if you'd like to keep PayPal appraised of our donation wars, that's cool.
So, when you
power
donate,
bomb.
besides from having a chance to win the Samus or Ridley artwork, you can also specify if you would like your donation to apply towards something like the Mario 64 run versus the Majora's Mask battle.
Yes. Speaking of that, can we get an update on those totals?
Or
I don't think they've changed recently.
Or character in Chrono Trigger.
Or character selection in Final Fight.
Or in the name of the file in the Zelda games, which are coming up pretty soon here.
Oh, nice.
So currently for Super Mario 64, 120 stars versus Majora's
there's
Mask,
a whole bunch of stuff in this room.
Mario 64 still in the lead at $883, and Majora's Mask trailing, but not by that far, at $608.
Yes, Majora's Mask has caught up quite a bit in the last hour or two, I'd say.
But I normally don't have anyone to tell me, so I just always farm power bombs. That's why
And Super Mario 64, should it win, will be a full 120-star run.
Yeah, no matter what, we're going to have a 1-star run, but if you want to see the full game and not the short, broken version, then that's what you're bidding for.
And Majora's Mask will be any percent, I believe.
Yes.
But both games will be impressive.
This is
You can go
true.
and play both of those.
There you go.
By the way, if you're curious, the two incorrect characters to choose in Final Fight are Cody and Guy. Cody is the kind of average-ish character, and he can also use knives, which Mike Oyama likes to call the cheesy knife, because it really is. It's basically the best thing in the game in terms of speed. Guy is the quick character who does just about no damage at all.
the other characters can't use knives, or they're just not good with them?
The other characters, they can use knives. What they will do when they pick it up is they will immediately throw the knife. Cody, if he is close enough to characters, can actually stab with the knife and not throw it.
Nice.
Good job.
Yep, and they actually. Cody was in a couple Street Fighter games, and they even made the knife thing kind of like one of his gimmick there, where the knife would be on the ground, he could actually pick it up and use it.
Yes.
In a fighting game.
He said it's rubbish in that game.
It's garbage, but I'm just saying it's there.
You want us to talk about
Hello.
garbage?
If you don't mind.
Yeah, I guess if they see the run, we'll
So-
see something that I didn't do because.
Yes,
hard to
by
do
the way, the
consistently.
top 2 characters for Final Fight donated will be the ones chosen.
So
Nice.
Oh, not random stall there. Yeah.
Second slot.
That was your 1 in 3 type.
Yeah.
Actually, in the very unlikely event that Cody and Guy are the top 2 characters chosen, we have prepared for that possibility as well.
I don't know why that would happen though.
Yeah, that's
Right, because there is only one correct character in Final Fight. Now see, if we were playing Final Fight 2, we could both be Mike Hager.
At which point there would be no need for donations.
Right. And additionally, Final Fight 2 is honestly kind of a boring game to watch, so...
Don't forget Ice Spreader.
I wonder if I'm going to forget Ice Spreader. TJP is going to pipe up back there. Don't forget Ice Spreader. It's not even the end of the world.
But still, don't forget it.
Yeah. Just makes the final boss maybe slightly faster.
Nice.
Is the time total you gain from having Ice Spreader worth the time you spend getting it?
For me, yes. Yeah, stuff like that people test a lot, and yeah, I'll explain the final boss when we get there, but it's because it makes a lot more sense when you can see it. Yes.
Good dash in the water. I mean, water. Or the dark
Convection,
water. I
schwinvection.
meant the dark water, sorry.
Yeah. Our Prime 2 runner back here is getting really excited. He really is getting into it.
Can it be Ice Spreader time now? Just like that.
Yeah, I didn't forget the Ice Spreader, guys.
But I think it should
Get the Ice Spreader because it helps in the first form of the final boss, and we're almost there, so I'll just explain that when we get there.
IANNONE.
Oh, there it is. Why isn't it searched?
I think I dashed the wrong one.
Let's see, yeah, that looks like
Wrong way.
$10. $7.38.
Oh wait, where are you going?
I don't know if
Yeah,
that's the one
it's
you're necessarily
I always forget the layout of this
Just
room.
climb it.
Yeah, okay, so it was the dash to the left.
Not yet.
That's
Time to
after.
back.
Yeah, I have to go into Fendrana 1 again to get the last artifact in Fendrana because it requires Plasma Beam, and this is the most convenient time to get it. Should have boosted there probably. Yeah, so that's actually supposed to be a dash to the right when I enter the room, but that room is really confusing. So.
Alright, once again, you're watching Awesome Games Done Quick. Nearly 100 games over a little over 100 hours, raising money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. We're a little over halfway through right now. This game is Metroid Prime, played by Nathan Yankee. Jonky.
If you're watching the stream somewhere else, you probably want to check out speeddemosarchive.com. That's where it's being hosted.
Yes.
LL Cool Dave wants TJB to give everyone a good reason to stay up for Metroid Prime 2, even if it completely obliterates their sleep patterns
I
and
lost
loss
it.
of productivity tomorrow.
ILS. Nate will probably have some good commentary for that too. I think.
Yeah, there. That bounce off of the wall there saves the time of playing the ball.
Because you're a Metroid guy, you're obligated.
Metro 2000.
Because I'm begging you.
Because people don't give that game enough love. I don't know.
Yeah.
As I understand it, the general reception of Prime 2 was a lot better than the kind of hardcore Metroid fan reception of Prime 2.
Right.
Yes.
Is that correct, Nate?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of elements of fusion in Prime 2, and there were a lot of things in the Prime 2 demo disc that came with the Samus GameCube collection or whatever that were fixed or removed or whatever in the actual Prime 2 game that also pissed off a lot of people because it seemed like it was going to be, you know, that you could do a bunch of things out of order and stuff, but then it didn't really turn out like that. So it's kind of like a tease or whatever. And then all of Prime 1 seemed to be like a tease. But actually, since then, a lot has changed, and it just took a lot longer. People kind of gave up prematurely on Prime 2, and as we'll see, whoops.
Nice.
Wow, that's not good. I'll just do it. This I discovered, so we'll just do it the alternate way. I think that's over here.
Oh, okay, this is a little bit different.
Yeah, okay, so we can use that to climb up here and get the artifact instead of going all the way back and climbing back up since I fell down back there. Yeah, this actually happened a few times in the test run, so it's not really...
Apparently this one represents strength. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's like they just randomized them and just litter them the game.
Yeah,
we
just randomized them, gave them random names.
Yeah.
You want a random noun? For
Yeah,
each
let's
one.
put a fetch quest in this game. Here's the artifact of strength. And I get that Powerbomb expansion not really because I need it, but because it's there, and collecting it doesn't really cost that much time.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, and sometimes the last form of the final boss is really, really annoying, and in that case...
That's a cool dash. What do you call that one?
Yeah.
In a more general sense, because we're doing these runs live and we really only get one chance at them, as a whole, a lot of the runners here are probably playing slightly safer than they would if they were actually trying to get a submittable speed run onto SDA.
Yeah, even in single segment, and certainly segmented. Segmented, I mean,
Yes.
yeah, all bets are off. So.
Let's see. Let's see what's going on in the chat here. That's my brother says Blast Core. Actually, what he said was Blast Core.
Nice camera there.
Yes. Thanks for posting up the schedule. Has the schedule been updated, or is it mostly up to date?
I think most is up there.
Almost?
All the time.
Mostly.
Yeah, all the time.
What?
Okay.
It's time to face Ridley in the final boss.
When do you want someone to say hi to you?
Oh, you already did.
What's up?
What did you say, TDK?
When do you say something about
It's on camera.
I'm right here.
Oh, okay. Hi, Sarah.
So when did you get the one from?
Let's see. Okay, so all right.
Did you miss
Oh,
it?
so many good games
Oh,
coming
is that
up.
when you did it? That's right.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, there are. Yeah.
So did you have to give it?
Yes. Blast Core.
Yeah.
Monkey Ball. One of Mario 64, Majora's Mask.
I have no idea. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
it's still coming up. I don't
Why
care.
did that?
But,
Yeah.
you know, don't forget, if you do have to miss a run for some reason, I don't know what would be more important than staying up for the runs, but we will be
Maybe
recording
you'll
all
make
of
it.
these so you can watch it later after the marathon.
Yes, as you can tell, we definitely did not front load this marathon with all the good games.
Yeah. Yeah,
We
there's
tried
plenty
to
of
stagger it
time
as
to
best as
see
we
that
could.
A lot of good
for
stuff,
you.
top to bottom.
No, any bad.
This is
true.
called Awesome Games.
This
Done
is why
Quick,
it is called
not-
Awesome Games
Not
Done Quick.
mediocre games done quick.
Yes.
Not like a few good games and then several rubbish.
Right.
We should have rubbish games done quick sometime.
That'll be next year.
That's PJ's marathon.
Yeah, PJ won't be able to sleep.
We should have some kind of obscure game, I guess, wing of the marathon next year. Chuck Rock, woo!
It wasn't as bad as before, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's been bad in test runs. Never learned how to do that consistently.
So are you watching this video?
Oh, wow. Wait, didn't screech there.
Yeah, I think it's because I wasn't fully charged. Which is... Yeah, that was
Okay, yes,
good.
let's,
That was really
let's
good.
check out new donations here, if there are any. Hopefully there are. Thank you all for your donations so far. And if you haven't donated yet, please consider doing so. Any little amount definitely helps. And
Nice.
if you have already donated, thanks a lot. But if you want to donate again, then awesome. We will definitely take it.